Yo, what's going on? All my homies, homettes, do's and do this. It's your boy Will back again with another one of these video things. I'm just gonna run through some things. I put out a list last week of 5 fragrances, how to get your fragrance journey started, and 5 fragrances that you really need in your collection if you only want to have 5 fragrances. But I thought about it. I was looking at my list. I had niche in there. There was some designer in there, but they weren't pocket friendly, I should say. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you 5 more fragrances, but this time this is going to be a inexpensive or cheap, whatever you want to call it. But you're going to be able to get 5 fragrances for under $100. All 5, all of them together. Let's check it out. All right, to start the first one off, like I said before in the last video, you need a anchor scent. An anchor scent is something that you can wear anytime, anywhere, any season. You can pick it up and go, and you don't have to worry about it. This is a fragrance that you're going to kind of lean on if you just don't feel like thinking about what to wear, put on. And what I grabbed is this right here, and this is Ijazi by Lattafa. This is a very clean kind of fragrance. This one actually can be switched with the scent that I have for your office scent. But this is a very clean kind of fragrance. You can use this almost anytime, anywhere. It's almost like a lavender heavy kind of fragrance. It's just a fresh scent. It's not anything that's gonna. It may not turn a whole lot of heads. You may not get a whole lot of attention. You may not get a whole lot of compliments, but it is an easy fragrance. You're not going to upset anybody with this fragrance. It's just an easygoing fragrance. And also, I think it smells similar to one of Jeremy Fragrance's scents. I think it may be Office. I think it smells similar to that, but I never smelled that scent, but I've heard that this smells similar to this. This one you can get for about $16. And you can get it from anywhere. You can get it from a lot of, and when I say these prices are from the discounters, not from going to Lattafa and trying to purchase it, because I think if you purchase this from Lattafa, you will probably cost maybe about $50. But if you get it from one of the discounters, maybe about $15. So that is your anchor scent. All right. Next one up. This one actually also can be switched with your professional scent if you want to. It may be a little tricky, but this one is Choco Musk. I actually did this in a video recently. I did a video with Curry, and this was her favorite one. I haven't had a female that I let smell this that they didn't like it. This one is a chocolate fragrance that has some cinnamon in it. It smells like a it's a little sharp on the opening, but if you give it about 5 to 10 minutes, and it's really, really good. But it has spices in it. This is a good date scent. I haven't seen anyone, I haven't had a female to smell this that hasn't liked it yet. And this is a very cheap fragrance. This fragrance you can get for $7. I have it down here for $7. This is Al Rehab Choco Musk. Next one up, and that is your date scent. Next one up is your professional scent. Professional scent is, again, it's a scent that you're going to use when you're going to your business meeting, if you have to sign contracts, or if you have to negotiate a deal, or if you're going into your supervisor's office, or your employees are coming to your office. What I grabbed for that is this one. This is a Perry Ellis, and this is Perry Ellis Portfolio Elite. Now, this fragrance doesn't come in this bottle anymore. They changed the bottle. It's like all blue all the way around. It may not have this black top. If you can find this one, it's fine. And I don't think they've changed the way it was put together, so you don't have to go out and try to find the one with the dark top. But this is a very fresh scent. This smells almost like you're coming from a barbershop, from a high-end barbershop, and they shaved you up real good, and then they put that the alcohol on you and got you all feeling all spiffy and everything. That's exactly what this smells like. Just like fresh out of the barbershop, which means it's a fresh scent. So, you can't go wrong with that. And it's a scent that almost smells like clean clothes almost. So you can't go wrong with that. This is good for your professional scent. The next one up is and this one you can get for about $23. I think this is the most expensive one. No, actually the Signature is the most expensive one on the list. So that one's about $23. The next one up is a formal scent. Now this one, you can switch this formal scent with your date scent, and your date scent, Choco Musk, might be a little, depending on what kind of formal event you're going to. If it's like a wedding, or if it's something like I don't know. If it's something like a wedding, you probably can use Choco Musk. But if it's something like a ball or a gala, then you may not want to use that. You might want to go ahead and use this one. And this one is, let's see if I can get that name in there, because this bottle is so reflective. But this is Bois d'Ambre, and this is by Karl Lagerfeld. Now, this fragrance, oh my goodness, it only has 3 notes in there. I think it's amber, bergamot, and I think it's clary sage. This fragrance, it smells like a bright amber, pretty much. It smells like amber mixed with it smells like amber mixed with bergamot, really. It's like a fresh version of an amber scent. So this being a formal scent, now the thing about this, it's not a scent that's gonna jump out and grab people. So you're gonna have to overspray with this. But oh man, it smells so good. It's like I said, it's a bright, a light filling amber scent. So it's a good scent, and you can actually use this as a date scent too. You may get better response with the Choco Musk, but Bois d'Ambre is a good one also for date scent. The last one up is a signature scent. Now this one is people talked about this way back. I've had this fragrance for a long time, and this is Interbot. Oh, before I go on, Bois d'Ambre, you can get Bois d'Ambre for about $22. Now that's for, I think that will be for a 100 milliliter bottle. This is a 50 milliliter bottle because I don't need a lot. But like I was saying, the signature scent I have is Interbot. Interbot is a fragrance a lot of people have kind of compared it to like Silver Mountain Water, or some people even compared it to Creed Aventus. It doesn't smell like either one of those to me. This one is, it has pieces of both of those fragrances, but it doesn't smell anything like those. I mean, it doesn't smell exactly like those. This one has a very different note of plum in it, and That's the note I think that separates this from the other fresh scents, because if you have this on as a signature scent, now you can wear this as to your office and professional if you want to, but most people, most men, I would say, are not quick and jumping out grabbing some plum fragrances. So if you walk around with a signature scent when you're going to your, hanging out with your friends, hanging out with your buddies, or hanging out with your family or whatever, and you're doing certain events, and you have a plum scent on it. Now it's not strong. It's not only plum. It's plum and bergamot. It has a whole bunch of other notes in it also. But that plum note, it makes it stand out, where you're not smelling like everyone else. And that's the note. That one note is probably the note that makes it separate from something like a Creed Aventus or a Silver Mountain Water, even though those two don't even smell the same. So for this to kind of, people say that this smells like both of those or one of those. Doesn't make any sense. Now this one you can get for, this is probably the most expensive one on here. You can get this one for about $28. Now with all of these mixed up together, all of these together, if you put them in one cart and one basket and bought them all at one time, I think it would come up to about $96, $97, something like that. All of that for under $100, maybe, maybe with tax, maybe 101, something like that, depending on your area. That would be an amazing start to your collection, because you have all of your bases covered and you have a good variety of scents, where you have two fragrances, these two fragrances, the Charcoal Musk and the Bois d'Ambre. These two can be rocked in the winter very heavily if you want to. And then the other three, this one can be rocked anytime. This one can be rocked anytime. And this one can be rocked anytime. But this one would be good for, you can really rock this all year round. That's why it's the signature scent. I would be leery a little bit in the heavy heat, in the high heat of the summer when it's very humid. Maybe dial back your sprays a little bit. These two, and you can probably overspray both of these and wouldn't offend anyone. So there you go. 5 fragrances that will help you get your fragrance collection started, and will cover all your bases, set you up for any situation that you may have, as far as, professional, dating, anchor scent, these 5 fragrances will get you there, get you started. So that's all I have for you today. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out with your boy. I appreciate your time. I know you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're hanging out with me, talking about 5 cheap fragrances to start your collection. All right, until next time, deuces.